And for the final step, we're going to make this navigation responsive and we are going to add some functionality with JavaScript. But first, the styling. What we do is we add a media query, so if the screen is less than 700 pixels, this styling will be added. What happens is we're going to add a flex wrap to the navbar. This means that if some of the elements don't have enough space, it will take a new line, as we did right here. Okay, so if you can see these images, when they don't have enough space, they take a new line. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. Great. What we do also is to show the menu toggle, the image. Okay, so when we reduce the screen size, we can see this menu toggle. And what we do is for the nav links, which is this part right here, we say flex direction column. This means that it will take the full column, and we add here a 100% width. Okay, so if this is taking a full width, okay, so if these elements are taking full width, a full column, that means that the text wrap will make them to go one line down. Okay, so I can comment this and you can see it's one next to the other, but if I add the wrap property, it goes underneath. Okay, so this is the styling we need for our menu when it's open. Okay, so if we have a big screen, it's like this. If the screen is smaller, we add here a hamburger menu that we will be able to toggle, so we can open and close the menu with JavaScript. We will do that in a second. And we have here the menu and we can go to each of the links. Okay, so by default, we want this menu to be hidden. Okay, so the nav links, we add display none, and we are going to create an extra class which is going to be nav links active, and it will say display flex. Okay, so this will show the menu. Okay, if we change nav links from display none to display flex, it shows that element. Okay, I'm going to remove this so it doesn't keep scrolling. So that's what we are doing. We are adding a class that has a display flex, and it has this important tags, so it has more priority over this display none that we have right here. And we are going to add and remove this class with JavaScript. So we are going to add a function called toggle menu, and what it does, it gets the menu toggle, this image right here, by doing a document query selector menu toggle with a class, and it also gets the nav links that right now are hidden. Okay, these nav links right here, and we select them with the query selector nav links. Now we're going to add an event listener to the menu toggle. Okay, so when we click here, okay, a click event listener, so when we click here, this will be activated. Okay, in this case, we are going to add to the nav links class list, we're going to toggle the nav links active. Toggle means that when we click, if it is already there, it will remove it, and if it is not, it will add it. Okay, so it will toggle that class. Of course, we need to add this function right here so it works. Now, if I click here, it adds that class. If I click here, it removes it. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I'm going to inspect. I'm going to hide this a little bit. Let me do this smaller, and let me select. We are adding it to the nav links, okay, which is the nav link right here. So you can see we have nav links. If I click, then it has this nav links active class. Okay, you can see when we click, that class is toggled. So we add it, we remove it. We add it, we remove it. And what it does, it changes the display from none to flex. So with this, we have completed our website. We have a fully responsive website. We can add more styling if you want. For example, you can do this hero section responsive. Maybe when the screen is really small, you want to have the text centered like this. Okay, so you add hero content, text align center, when the media query, the max width is less than 700 pixels. Or for example, these images right here, you can make them smaller. You can do whatever you want with these media queries, and you can also change it not for small screens, but also for bigger screens. If someone has a really big screen, maybe you want to show a different display. And now we have also this responsive design that we can toggle. We can click each of the links. It's working great. We can make the screen bigger. This text changes also with this query that we created. We have the countdown working with our JavaScript, the video, which is responsive, the images that are completely responsive with that flex wrap property that we added. We have the call to action. We have everything already completed.